Particles are absolutely essential components for any video game. And in this video, I want to share with you how using this concept of particles made my game much more visually interesting. Hi, my name is Luis, and I truly love the process of developing video games, especially when doing so without a game engine. And one of the challenges I set for myself is to try to create classic games while I work on my own game. This time, I decided to create the classic game Pong, and let me tell you, it was a lot harder than I first thought it would be. At first, I thought it was just about putting two simple rectangles and a circle in the middle and adding movement to each of them. But I ran into what is known as enemy AI. And I was like, wait, even in a game like Pong, there is something like that? Yeah, guys, it turns out that adding this helps to have greater control over the behavior of the enemy paddle. It helps to balance it well, otherwise we'll have an opponent that's just impossible to score points against. Another aspect that I found very interesting while studying and developing this game is that it helps you understand trigonometry concepts and shows their importance in practice, because for the movement of the ball you'll need to use these concepts. After I already had a prototype of the game, I decided to make it a bit more interesting, and that's when things went wrong for me. I thought about adding some power-ups. The first one was super speed. When it collides with an object that enables the power-up, it gets faster, in this case the player, and I admit that this one was very simple to make. The other one, the second in this case, was that when it collided with the object that enables the power-up, it would increase in size. And that's when things started to get complicated. It seemed that in some cases it was difficult to see the increase in size. And even when it did get bigger, the collision with the walls got all messed up. So I had to figure out at what point in the code did the object's width at a given moment cause that problem. After spending a considerable amount of time carefully analyzing the situation, I discovered that the way I had passed the object's width was not yielding good results for the system I was developing. I changed it and everything worked very well. Now I want to introduce and showcase to you the third power-up, and while the ultimate final result may seem quite simple, let's talk about the considerable time and effort I had to spend to get to it. I wanted to add a second bubble to the game scene that would exclusively serve to score extra points for the player. And right from the very start, I knew I would have to utilize two fundamentally different and extremely common and widely used concepts in games: complex data structures and dynamic particle systems. Since there would be more than one inanimate object with the exact same behavioral patterns. After everything was ready, I hit play. And to be completely honest, I had no idea how to solve this. That same day, I couldn't find a way to solve the problem. And the next day, I woke up super motivated to fix it. Then I suddenly realized that all of this exhausting work was simply because I hadn't set a proper control variable. From the beginning, I started creating using somewhat complex concepts like data structures, particle systems, enemy AI, and I had forgotten about the basic concepts that operate at every level of programming. So, to bring everything to a close today, I just want to show the final result and the outcome of the project and say that this is just one of the many projects I hold very dear to my heart. And if you're a game developer and enjoy learning a bit more about the complex concepts involved in game development, I'd like to ask that you consider subscribing to the channel.